Okay, the first thing I'm reading, it says apply an integration to this expansion. And what I mean by that over here, they want you to integrate this and this over here. That's the expansion of it. And I think I can do it. And by that, what I mean is the left-hand side, if I integrate it, there will be a constant involved here, by the way. It's going to be the natural log of the absolute value, 1 plus x. I'm going to put down a constant c. And that side's done. And then what you're going to do is integrate the other side. What are you going to get? X minus x squared over 2 plus x cubed over 3. Again, I'm doing term by term integration. That would be x minus x squared over 2, x cubed over 3, minus x4 over 4. And I think you get the idea. Yada, yada, yada. Now, what do they want me to do? They want me to get a power series for 4 times the natural log of x. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. Now, before I do that, I want to point out they got this over here. And this is important because really it comes from this up over here, that this is basically just a geometric where the absolute value is that. So I'm restricting the x between minus 1 and 1. And that's important. It's a geometric in form. Right, so I'm going to say if x is between minus 1 and 1, 1 plus x, well, that's certainly going to be a positive number. So I can remove the absolute value symbol. Let me put that down for you. So I could write down ln, again, if it's on that interval, 1 plus x. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I got to figure out c, don't I? How would you do that? You're going to pick a number that's super easy on the interval between minus 1 and 1 that you think you can evaluate. And the only number that I think that I can choose on this interval that's easy for me to evaluate is going to be x equals 0. And why is that? Every term here would be 0. What do you get over here? The natural log of 1 plus c is equal to 0. What's natural log of 1? It's 0. What's c? C has to be 0. All right, so I got that covered. So I'm going to write that down for you. C equals 0. All right, let's write this down. What's this going to be equal to? You know, x minus x squared over 2 plus x cubed over 3 minus x4 over 4 plus yada, yada, yada. I'm almost there. I got to multiply by 4 now. What do you get? 4 natural log 1 plus x. I'm going to write this down now as 4, and I'm going to use summation notation now. I'm going to say, let's take a look at that. N equals, we'll talk about where it starts first. The first thing I notice that over here is, I'm going to put a 1 there. Right? That looks pretty easy. I can put 1 down here now. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. What else do I know about this? It's alternating. So I'm going to put minus 1, but I want the first term to be positive. So I have to put n plus 1 now. Let's look at the x now. And I'm going to put x over here. And it looks like x to the n. All right. So let me, maybe rewrite a little bit. It's going to be 4. Summation. Oh, it's an infinity, sorry. N equals 1 to infinity. Minus 1 to the n plus 1 over n x to the n. It's going to be 4 natural log of 1 plus x, provided that the x is between minus 1 and 1. Put a circle on that. I want to look at the key, by the way, and see if they got that. All right. Now, granted, they might have written it a little differently, and I noticed that it is a little different, but I do have that written down. What they did with the 4, they brought it on the inside, and that's fine. You can do that. But am I getting this over here? I am getting this, and I'm getting this. N equals 1 to infinity. And we're done. Thank you.